All right, ladies, just finished watching a 4-hour AEW pay-per-view, folks. I'm feeling tired, ladies and gentlemen, drained. My soul feels like it was ripped out of my body, ladies and gentlemen. And poor Jerry was watching this till 5 a.m. UK time, ladies and gentlemen, there. A historic show, folks. I mean, was it a good show? Let's get into it, folks. Real quick there. In the first match, Miro defeated Eddie Kingston. I thought this match was sloppy, shitty wrestling. Eddie Kingston doing some bad selling. It was like a competition of who's the worst actor in the match or whatever. And Miro was doing some weak-looking shit. Maybe Eddie Kingston wasn't selling it well. Things just didn't look right here. Second match, Moxley defeated Humashamuku, I think Fujima is last name, I don't know there. I'm a 50-year-old boring Japanese guy against Moxley in a boring, sloppy Japanese style match or whatever. Moxley gets the win, and then another 50-year-old Japanese guy came out, Minoru Suzuki or whatever. At least him, I've seen a few of his matches on YouTube there, but he's like 60 years old now, so apparently Moxley's gimmick is fighting a bunch of retired Japanese men or whatever, I don't know. Third match, Britt Baker defeated Chris Statlander in a 1.5-star match. Another shitty match. And then the Lucha Brothers defeated the Young Bucks, folks, to win the tag team championships. I thought the match was a little boring there, and then there was some weird shit with, like, one of the shoes of the Young Bucks that had spikes on it or whatever. I thought the stuff with the shoes was a little weird there. But after this, it got a bit better, and the Lucha Brothers won the match. I was just glad it was over, folks, to be honest. Personally there, I thought there was no real direction in this match. You get big moves, but no direction, fuck. In the women's battle royal, it was Ruby Soho. Ruby Riot with a Japanese name or whatever there. Ruby Soho. She was the wild card in the women's battle royal, and she won the match there. TNA style, the WWE wrestler gets to fight for the belt or whatever. And the battle royal was Chris Jericho defeated MJF in a very plain and boring match, I thought, folks. First, MJF won, but Jericho's foot was on the ropes. Eventually, Jericho gets the win. It was very predictable he would win since his career was on the line or whatever there. CM Punk defeated Darby Allin. To be honest, I thought the match was okay, but it was also underwhelming. Like, the first half was mostly rest holds, you know. Chin lock, abdominal stretch, back to chin lock, back to abdominal stretch. business picked up a little there. Eventually, Punk got the win with the GTS. I thought it was okay, but like Darby looked like a little weirdo fucking skeleton there. CM Punk looked different. He was wearing different clothes. He didn't look like WWE CM Punk. He didn't stand out as a star to me, you know. He still looked cool, but like an old guy that's kind of cool, but he didn't really stand out as much. I thought it was okay, not a horrible match, but it wasn't really like impressive, you know. Paul White defeated QT Marshall in a throwaway shit match, folks. Match of the night. And Kenny Omega defeated Christian in a very long match. I thought the match on Rampage was good. It was the perfect amount of time, perfect amount of wrestling or whatever. This time they tried to do more Kenny doing more Kenny stuff, which kind of watered down the match, and it wasn't as good as the first match on Rampage. That's my opinion. Kenny dyed his hair black and blue for whatever reason. He just looked a bit more like a jobber kind of deal. Didn't look like a jobber, but he looked like less of a star, let's say, there. So Kenny wins. Like I said, it was predictable because Christian won the first one. And I thought the first match was better. And then afterwards, Adam Cole came out, folks. Adam Cole there, reunited with his buddies or whatever. It kind of looked like he was possibly against the Elite. But then he attacked somebody and he reunited with his friends. Then it looked like it was finished kind of deal. And then some guy called Daniel Bryanson came out, folks. I mean, you know, I'm torn, folks. I was a big fan of Daniel Bryan in WWE. I watched him Main Event Mania. I cheered for him there. But now I'm no longer good enough to be his fan because he's an indie guy. He belongs to the indie fans now, and I never gave a shit about him in Ring of Honor there, so, you know, I never got to really see Bryanson in the indies, and I was fine with that, folks. I was fine with it. But now he's Bryanson, folks. Indie midget or whatever, and you know, I just can't relate to this because I know Daniel Bryan, WWE superstar, folks, who made money there, never really got to see, you know, Brandon or whatever. Somebody called me up, you know, they said, "You never watched Ring of Honor. You don't know the Dragon." I said, "The Dragon? Who are you talking about? Ricky Steamboat?" I mean, so we'll see, folks. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be his fan still. I mean, maybe I have to watch PWG if I want to be allowed to cheer for Bryan Danielson or whatever. So overall, folks, I'll give this a 5.75 out of 10, folks. I mean, 6 matches were shit. I thought 3 of them were okay, but not really great matches. I mean, I'm sorry, folks. I mean, Bryanson's back. I'm happy for him. He looks so happy. He looks so happy, but I'm feeling so sad inside, folks. Jeez. We'll see what's going to happen, folks. We'll see. Until next time, peace.